Well, I just came back in from taking the dog out, and who took the dog out? Me. And there's a crisp chill in the air. Winter approaches, and I still had rockabilly to get to. How do I combine my internal chill, but my burning love of rockabilly? Well, it's got to be the Reverend Horton Heat. The full custom gospel sounds of Reverend Horton Heat. Now, I got a ticket back there in my Upchurch chicken bin from one of the shows. I believe I've seen the Rev. Ooh, he's up there. Lots, 4 to 6 times. I'm a huge fan. I was supposed to start out with another song, actually, to talk about the first act I saw. So I saw him open up for, it was Reverend Horton Heat, Toadies, and Butthole Surfers. Yeah. I've talked about this on the channel before. Man, I love looking at that new comic I got. Never Fear. It's just the name. It's Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. That's why it's sitting there. I took something Upchurch said to heart. And before I let my honey sell that one off, because it was good sourcing on her part, I said, nah, that should go in my collection. Let's have a little Jack Kirby and Stan Lee combo to, because it exists. And I don't want to see it erased. So I bought a little chunk of it. And I thought that the title worked really good. Gives me something to... And unlike the title of that comic book, You Should Not Fear, this is a pretty sweet song. So, I just check out the lyrical content. I think it's fun. You tell me what you think down in the comments. We'll go from there.
Well, I was working on my farm.
Oh, Rollen. Rolling. Get that audio going. You're just up, you know it. It's Bells of a Cocaine Song from Reverend Hort, Heaton, and Won't Be Long. Oh, that's a lot harder to do than you think. Let's go. Let's get it up. Let's move it out. Whoa. This is all going south on me. It's very south. I think we better just get to the tune. But we'll see if my lighthearted nature goes along with this track at all.
Well, I was working on my farm about 1982, pulling up some corn and a little carrot too. When two low-flying aeroplanes about 100 feet high dropped a bunch of bales of something and some hit me in the eye. So I cut a bale open, and man was I surprised. A bunch of large-sized baggies, big white rocks inside. So I took a little sample to my crazy brother Joe. He sniffed it up and kicked his heels, said, Horton, that's some blow.
Whoa! What is that? Horton, what did he find? What did he find?
So I took a little sample to my crazy brother Joe. He sniffed it up and kicked his heels, said, Horton, that's some blow. Bales of cocaine falling from a flying plane. I don't know who done dropped them, but I think I'm just the same. Bales of cocaine falling like a pouring rain. My life's changed completely by the low-flying plane. So I loaded up them bales in my pick-em-up truck, headed west for Dallas, where I would try my luck. I didn't have a notion if I could sell them there. 30 minutes later, I was a millionaire. Bales of cocaine.
Oh, shit. If you can't tell, Rollen enjoys this one thoroughly. This is this is right up in my rockabilly. You know, you imagine, I don't know what year they were. Very specific truck. Lots of them get the wrap-around window, the kind of curved window on the back. They just, little short box. I don't know what they are. I'm not really a Motorhead. That's the kind of Motorhead guy I am. But yeah, oh, whatever I'm talking about. I don't know. I love this song. This song's fun. Oh yeah, no, a truck full of hot rod truck full of rockabilly numbers, I believe was where I was trailing off from once again. I do go back and watch some of my reactions now and then, and I trail off a lot. So thank you for those who stick with me, because holy smokes, if I could finish a thought once in a while, it'd be nice.
I was a millionaire. Bales of cocaine falling from no flying plane. I don't know who done dropped them, but I think I'm just saying. Bales of cocaine falling like pouring rain. My life changed completely by the low flying planes. Oh, let's fly, Jimbo. Man, but I'm still a farmer too. But I sold my farm in Texas, bought a farm down in Peru. And when I get so homesick, I think I'm going insane. I travel back to Texas in a low-flying plane. Bales of cocaine falling from low-flying planes. I don't know who done dropped them, but I think I'm just saying. Bales of cocaine falling like the pouring rain. My life changed completely by the low-flying planes.
Oh, and that's just one. Where are we at? Okay, yeah, we're just going to put them together. So, bus, riders, lounge dwellers, all very specific group. I'm packing a big fatty. Just crumbling some stuff. Do you know what a moon rock is? Well, we're making moon rocks and packing them into just a brand new glass powerhouse. Something Webby'd be proud of. Why? Why are we doing that? Well, that show that I went to, Smoke 'em If You Got 'em, and every one of these albums in the car right now. So there's every one of these albums in the car. This is the song. I'm not proud, but I didn't understand there was going to be a pit at this show. And if anybody wants to know, because I did my time and I was on paper. I was just trying to be good. The crazy ex-wife. It's a long, complicated story, but the ex-wife, the one I got married to the Queen song, she's involved with it. It's a very interesting portion of my period of my life. Long story short is I didn't know there was going to be a pit. And all of a sudden, I found out what you're allowed to do in the pit, and no one cries, and because the pit wasn't quite. I hadn't was doing stadium shows and other things before. Yeah, some festivals. Nah, I guess I'm BSing. I'm BSing because I went to Pantera before the Giant, and. It's very complicated, but all I could say is there was a pit at this show, and I was in there just fresh out. I'm very frustrated in life, glad to be out, and then this tune came on, and it was a done deal. This is the one. This is the song that solidified my love of this genre. I have no right dedicating anybody else's music to anybody out there but bus riders, lounge dwellers, and 420 friendly individuals. This one's for us. Everybody else catches on the other side. And this fuels the bus. I hope. Okay, Mike, Robert. Let me move some shit for you. Guys, here's the deal. I got to be honest with you, and I got to put it out here so when the other stuff comes out, I'm having a bad track record with a couple things. Sometimes I get suggestions, and it seems like I just don't like it. And I don't always know what happens, but I want to fess up about. Is that Home Free? Who's got the Home Fries as their fan club? Because I'm pretty sure I've said it. If I haven't said it yet and I haven't finally got it into a reaction, I did one with Ange and she won't put it up because basically my quote was, dipping the Home Fries in spicy sauce, hate sauce, something like that. Not hate, but for some reason I'm not a fan of the beatboxing. And then I had to watch it live. And I'm still struggling, and I'm just going to have to see it live because I'm sure to get all them tight-ass sounding drums, he's got to be just working that mic hardcore, right? The difference between that Rollen and hi, welcome to the show. You know what you could do if you're really working the mic up close thing. And it's all weird for me. The same thing happened with the Broken Peaches today. It's not, I probably should have thought it was just great, but all they're moving around and I just wasn't feeling it at the time. Especially because I've been thinking about this stuff since I heard that Tainted Love. And so I just want to own the fact that I don't know what happens. I don't. But I don't ever dislike it because like someone suggested it. I don't automatically dislike it because tons of people love it, but that hurts me sometimes. I think that's what's happening with Home Free. I think they're just too popular, and I'm like, let me listen to a smaller, someone doing the same thing but smaller and not so popular. Less complications in being myself. So I thought I'd put it right here. Clear a seat, smoke you up one, puff, puff, pass, pass, just dome up the back of the bus here. And I'm figuring, so I realize that the Home Free, whatever, God, I hope that's their name, that they're super incredibly talented and good. So I'm working through that. Obviously, I mean, look at it, I can't barely go back to, I can't even think of her name. Wow! That's how much I put that one out of my head. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I know if I smoke them, if I got them. I know the Reverend Horton Heat. It's sometimes the roller coaster's crazy for me, and I just need to sit in the back of the bus and explain it. Boy, if I could just stare at the camera and lie this job. I look at myself to make sure I'm not bullshitting. You don't get to lie. No lying. You, just me, Rollen and me, one-on-one. Hey, Rollen, don't bullshit anybody ever. It's not worth it. I don't even care. I don't. I don't just say that to play. It's not some weird reverse psychology. So that's why I have to explain it. Because I'm not trying to shoot myself in the foot. I did the reaction and I'm like, it's so produced and studio sounding. And I want to hear them on stage. I want to hear those low bass tones. And then, honestly, here's the problem. I'll go one step further. I've stood at the mixing board too many times at shows and other places. Well, at least 2 different clubs I've got to stand behind the mixing board for the whole show. And, there's all kinds of questions. I mean, if the processing, all that. I don't know. See, and I'm just a weirdo. But then something like this, the bee's knees, just the ultimate. up there. This is on the short list. Yeah. Like that's the tires hitting the road. I feel us doing 90 at this point. And I mean, maybe the thing is because I'm all smoked up, doming in the back, it feels chill, but it also feels very fast. That's what I like about rockabilly. I'd be listening to some love song and he could be talking about his, broken hearted over his ghost girlfriend, because when we get to Tiger Army, everything's a tragedy in those songs. Every song is broken hearted ghost cemetery love song. Now, it's a genre. I think. I have no clue. It's more about a song that just blew me away. The first time I heard it, I couldn't get enough of it. And then every song on 2 albums just blew my mind, and that was enough. It was like 2 full albums of tracks. You can like a band for a long time. I went hard on this one. I better shut up and get going. Sorry, guys. I'm just saying. Telephone poles. Oh, wait. Electrical pole. I mean, what can I say? Enough said? Of course. I mean, it's a 20-minute run, 20 minutes of reaction. But, come on. How could I not love that? That's right up my alley. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Everybody I call, person who should be riding shotgun, I hope you liked it. I think that song is fun as hell. That's just me. You don't have to, of course. like I was saying in the middle, each to their own. That's the best part. The smoky room was great. We can always change the channel. Later.